Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am sharing a flip through of my Christmas memories album from the year 2020. I will be joining the ladies on the Christmas in November video hop. I will go ahead and link everyone participating today down in my description box, as well as the playlist for this album. Each one of these layouts have an individual video that shows a lot more detail as to how these came together. So I finished this back in 2021 January, and I never did a flip through, so I'm gonna go ahead and begin by showing you the first layout. And the traveler's notebook I used here would be from Cocoa Daisy, and I combined it with a collection by Cocoa Vanilla, and all of those details and links will be in my process videos for these layouts. So here you can see I layered up some pattern papers and used the same designs on the right page in strips. This is a photo of myself, and it's using a Snapchat filter, so it gave me the glasses and that Santa hat. And that's my Christmas tree in the background. I just added in some fun details using the Crackling Campfire Distress Oxide ink to ink the edges of the layout. And here we have some splatters in silver acrylic ink, some enamel dots, and I absolutely love this tag here, making a list and checking it twice. Here I used the pre-printed background, and that helped me a lot throughout this notebook. A lot of these pages are pre-printed with a design, so it definitely helped keep down the bulk, and you can see it's still pretty bulky, but it definitely helped me with that. So here I used it and used this page as my title and some journaling, added in some fun little embellishments there. I have my two photos of myself and my daughter on this side on the right, and I have a cute little cluster deer as well. Now this one here is of my grandson going to school for his pajama party. This huge acetate heart would be from L Studio. And I just layered up two labels there, added some journaling. We have some splatters here on this side and some word phrases. Here's a layout of myself and my daughter at a tree lighting event. And I got to use these three cute trees, and those were from Cocoa Vanilla. And in the background of each photo you can see the Christmas tree. Next up, we have this layout of my grandson waiting for the school bus. Now I believe this was for a challenge. I cannot remember which one, and you can see here my book is also falling apart. I do have to go in like I normally do. There's just two staples holding it together. I do need to stitch the binding to hold it a lot better in place. Anyway, back to the layout. I did a lot of stamping on this layout. First I went in with some Distress Oxide inks in two different colors. I blended it on the background there in a diagonal design, and I went ahead and stamped some snowflakes. I did some stamping to this corner as well from the same stamp set, and it says here Hello Winter. That's also stamped. I added in my photo, and on this side it says It's Cold Outside. That's my title, and we have a little bit of journaling there. Really love how this turned out. My daughter and myself once again out shopping. This layout, there's 4 photos, so I kept everything else to a minimum, and I do apologize for the glare you're getting off of these photos. I kept the embellishments to a minimum. I added in some fun little splatters there with some gold acrylic ink, used my gold gel pen, added a border all the way around the layout, and just layered up a tiny bit of pattern paper as well. Here we have my grandson. He was home from school this day. He wasn't feeling well, so I went ahead and took a few photos and documented this. I added in these blue sequins that's sort of tied in with his blanket. I used a stamp set to stamp this out, this little checklist, and Stay Cozy is also stamped that I used on the left page and brought it in on the right page, stamped all the way down the page. Added in my title there and brought in some more sequins on the right page as well. Now this here is blank, but I will go ahead and stick these two pages together, adhere them both together. Here we have a layout where I did some stenciling on the background of the left page. I use crackling campfire and green wilderness. I am not sure of that name of that distress oxide ink, but in this video you'll get that information. It went really well with the pattern paper that was on the right side, so I did some stenciling there. I added in some more of these fun acetate hearts from L Studio. Now these alphas here, these two word phrases, were white just like they are here on these hearts, but I went ahead and used the crackling campfire to color them and help that title pop off just a little bit more. Next we have my son's birthday that we celebrate in December. Here we have some more acetate pieces. I used the heart punch and punched out some hearts from the same pattern paper here, added them along the page, and just a few little details using some more pattern paper on both ends. This one is when we went out to dinner to celebrate his birthday. And I am missing the E in dinner. I have to find that and adhere it back into the word. I really love how this turned out. I love the color scheme. Here we have my grandson once again. I think this was on the way to the bus, and he loved looking at the neighbors' decorations on the way to the bus every morning. So we stopped and took a few photos. And in the center here I have a circle using some acetate with some gold foiled stars. Added in some little details using some enamel dots, some strips of pattern paper, and I used my gel pen all around the circle. Lastly, we have Christmas morning, and this layout, I kept it really simple. I used some vellum here, some printed vellum, and used my heart punch once again to punch out some hearts using one of the pattern papers from the Cocoa Vanilla collection. Added in some more splatters here using that same gold acrylic ink, and once again I added a doodly border using my gel pen. You can see in this notebook I have quite a lot of photos on each layout, and that's a lot of why my book is so bulky right now, but I really love how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoy the flip show. I hope you'll go back and check out the videos for each one of these processes for some inspiration on getting your Christmas memories, your December memories documented. Don't forget, check out my description box for the links to everyone else participating today. I want to thank you for watching, and until my next video, bye.